Welcome to my channel where we talk about skincare, the royal family, hot topics, and travel. There have been a lot of UVC light products on the market since the pandemic started. What is UVC light? And can it effectively work at mitigating COVID-19?
UV light has been tested as an effective solution against a myriad of viruses. According to an article published in Journal of Virological Methods, SARS caused by the coronavirus is eliminated through exposure to UV light in the 254 nanometer range.
Germicidal UV, or UVC, is part of the ultraviolet spectrum, best known for its ability to inactivate pathogens like bacteria and viruses. Germicidal UV is used to disinfect rooms and surfaces. As of today, we know that COVID-19 can live on certain surfaces for up to 3 days, so it's critical to disinfect regularly. And UVC light is very effective at eliminating 99.9% of viruses and bacteria.
Specifically, the UVC range, which covers wavelengths ranging from between 200 nanometers and 280 nanometers, is capable of eliminating viruses, bacteria, mold, and spores, including the COVID-19 coronavirus, severe acute respiratory syndrome, Middle East respiratory syndrome, E. coli, yeast, and more.
How does UVC light work at inactivating viruses?
During the disinfection process, UVC light targets the DNA of the microbe. Exposure to the light causes thymine dimers to form in the DNA. As more thymine dimers are formed, damage starts to accumulate inside the DNA. Bumps also appear in the DNA as a result of the dimers. These cellular mutations negatively affect growth and the risk of non-repair increases. Eventually, the damage becomes too extensive and the cell dies. DNA replication is stopped, which reduces infection or the spread rate of the virus.
According to research, UVC can change the DNA and RNA of bacteria and viruses, destroying their ability to reproduce. It inactivates viruses and kills bacteria.
When it comes to the latest outbreak of COVID-19, UV light has been confirmed to be effective in eliminating the virus by Juan Leon, an environmental health scientist at Emory University, and Dr. Lena Sirik, an associate professor at University College of London.
There are a few things we need to discuss when selecting a UVC light for personal use. 1. Is the light actually UVC, and is it strong enough to be effective? During my research, I found a lot of UVC lights that would, for instance, list that they had 6 to 8 UVC lights. Well, upon further inspection, come to find out maybe 2 or 3 of those were actually UVC. The rest were just lights. See, here lies the problem. They're not actually lying to you. They're just kind of misleading. So let's say that you have 8 lights and only 2 or 3 of them are UVC. It's still going to work because there is still some UVC. It's just a lot less effective. Take, for instance, a small little contraption that I found on Amazon. I think had 4 lights, but only 2 of them were UVC. It was very small and very compact. So what you need to know is that for this little contraption to be effective, you have to hold it about a half an inch to an inch away from the surface that you are sanitizing. So that's kind of like sanitizing the surface of your watch. You would have to hold it so close, and for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. No, I think I'd rather chew on glass. The second is safety. UVC light and ozone can be harmful when we are exposed to it. UVC light is dangerous and can burn your skin, but UVC light is very dangerous and can cause painful burns to your eye. Last, the ozone put off by the light can cause respiratory problems if exposed to enough of it. Some of the safety that should be practiced when using a UVC light to sanitize are as such. When sanitizing a room, close it up and then air it out after you're done. Or enter that room with exposed skin or eyes while the light is operating. So which product should you consider? Don't worry, I've done all the work for you. Some of the lights I found online range from about $40 to $400, and they're not really that effective. In the description box below, you'll find a link for one I found on Amazon that's just under $23. That is definitely the way to go. And it's 6 to 8 times more effective than any of the other ones I found on Amazon.